Alright, so it's Sunday. Yesterday I did all the carb tuning. I'm going to do a little bit more of that today, but I'm not really going to focus on it. I did just put a 105 main jet in. I took the what was it? I think I had a 110 in there. Next size down I had was a 105. So we're getting smaller, getting leaning it out little by little. Gonna see how the 105 reacts. Hopefully it's a little bit better. I'm gonna go rip on it. Got the draggy just to, you know, do the deal in case it decides it wants to act right. But we'll see. I completely just went to stick the draggy right down here. Forgot my muffler, my whole exhaust pipes right there. Burnt my whole fingers on it. I'm trying to find a better place where it won't slide around, but I guess right here is about as good as we're gonna get. So I'm gonna try it up a little farther. I usually go down to the intersection down there and go this direction, but I'm gonna start it right here. Hopefully this is flat enough and it comes out legit. I don't know if this hill smooths out enough to count it as legit, but I'll try it, whatever, and then I'll go the other way, see what happens. So I'll just do it right here while there's no cars coming behind me. That was very slow. That was a 17.55. Oh man, I even feel like I launched that one pretty decent compared to like most of the launches I have. It felt like it didn't bog too much and it got out. That was only a 17.55. That's bad. It's pretty windy this way though, so I'm hoping that way will be a lot better. But still not probably what I'm looking for, but we'll give her a rip quick. Oh, it feels so slow. That was a 16.74. So I mean, not a whole lot better. But what do you do, you know? I don't know what the deal is. So I guess I'll try to rip a wheelie, I guess, at least. Nope. Oh my god, my helmet flew down, I can barely see. She wheelies so smooth now, though. Uphill going 67, 68. Drop her down at 70 miles an hour in fifth. She's wheeling real smooth though. I like that. I'm more, you know, I like the fact that it wheelies smooth better than I do the bike being fast. I mean, the draggy's cool. You can kind of play with numbers and make it faster, adjust things. That's cool and all. But as long as this thing wheelies as smooth as it does right now, I'm good with that. That's perfect. That's better news than it being fast. But I still, you know, obviously I got a 212 to be fast, so you do want it fast at the same time. But I'll eventually get there. I'm working on it. Working on getting everything dialed in. But it's trial and error, and with my schedule, I don't have a lot of time for trial, but I got a lot of errors, so we'll get there. It feels bad. I just kind of feel like the bigger the carb, obviously the more air flows through it, so the easier it is for the bike to be lean because you get more air. So I feel like the more air, the more fuel you're going to need to compensate for that air to make it normal compared to a smaller jet. So maybe I just do need to go a lot richer, and that's just what it is. I don't know. Try it. I mean, it's easy enough to switch it over. Oh yeah, see, she's bogging hard there. Never did that with the other jet, so maybe it is just too lean, and it's been slowly getting leaner and leaner, and it was almost right when I started at the 120 something. Maybe it just needs to get a little bit richer. I don't know. I'm gonna go swap a bigger jet in it, see what happens. If that doesn't work, then I might just try to go back to the 28 for now, even though I hate to, but it was fast. So I'm gonna go swap the jet. I literally just reached down to unplug that power jet and slice my finger open on the air filter. Where, I don't know, but it feels pretty great. It's in 2 spots, 2 different fingers apparently. So now I'm bleeding all over the place. Joys. What is so sharp down here? I don't know. I do not know, but pretty dope. Getting blood all over the place. That's why I should be wearing gloves when I ride, which I normally do. And then when I don't, I slice my finger open on an air filter of all things. That's pretty dope. So I reached down and grabbed right here to pull. There's nothing sharp there. I had to be on the edge of this. That's really sharp. So, dope. Super cool. I'm definitely gonna wear gloves when I switch this jet now, because otherwise I'm gonna cry like a little girl when I get fuel in there. Okay, so I tamed it down. I put a 120 jet in it. See how she goes. My knuckles blistered where I reached down and grabbed my exhaust, and then I dipped my hand in my pool, so the blood's all gone from my finger, but it was bleeding everywhere, which was super cool. See, now it feels good again. That first pull felt good, so let's see after I come to a stop sign or whatever if it still feels good afterwards, because that's exactly what it did last time. It felt awesome, and then it kind of went to poopy, but that felt pretty good all the way through the RPMs. So we'll see how this 120 jet treats me. So far it's cruising good, it's running good. Got the draggy in my pocket just in case I make my way over that way. I need to find another road to do the draggy on, because like, I mean, that one's perfect, but I want another one so I don't have to go out to that same road, you know, multiple times. I know people get annoyed with stuff like that, but all right, so I've done a couple more pulls and it's been feeling good. So I'm gonna call it good on this carburetor jetting for this video. I'm just gonna ride. No more swapping jets unless it starts to act up. If it doesn't act up, I'm not even gonna talk about the carb no more, but it's feeling pretty good right now, so we'll let it do its thing. I'm gonna go take a cruise over to the parking garage quick. I've taken my mini truck there for some pictures. It's kind of cool in there. I don't have like my camera to take pictures of my bike, but actually I do have my phone, so I'm gonna take a picture of my bike for a thumbnail for this video over in the parking garage, as long as there's not a bunch of people over there. Little secret parking garage back here. It's kind of cool in there. It's like the rustic look. Like the whole downtown here is kind of like their theme. But, oh, we got somebody in there. I don't want to mess with anybody. Oh, he's just fishing. He's just fishing, so he's parking here too, so not a bad deal. But yeah, this is a pretty cool parking area just because of like the old school bricks, the old school beams, just the rustic look in here in general. Pretty cool. Come here with cars, take pictures a lot. So I'm gonna get off. take a thumbnail for this video, and I'll also switch my battery out on my camera. I don't know, I want to get an angle over here kinda. I like this side because of the exhaust. It's gonna be too dark, but we'll do it this way. Not bad. I'm gonna swap my battery quick, and then I'm gonna rip out of here. Alright, we're back. Now I gotta kickstart this thing. And then I'm gonna see how loud it is in here when I rip out of here. Give her a good rip through here, you know. But yeah, it's really cool in here. Like, my little mini truck looked super cool in here the one day. It's got the old school like crane still up there. Well, let's go cruise around. Oh my God, it's so loud in here. I feel bad even doing that. There's nobody here. This bike is so loud, you don't even realize it. But yeah, I put my mini truck right in that corner and took a picture one day. It was really cool. So I just decided I'm gonna go fill up with 93. I mean, this tank's still like almost full. It's probably like maybe at most half tank, like empty. I'm gonna fill up with 93. I'm gonna do one more draggy pass because I'm interested to see what it does now, because it's been running pretty good. And yeah, we'll go from there. But that's what I'm gonna do quick, just because it's running really good now. It'd be cool to see what the draggy shows for 3 different passes on the same day with 3 different jets. Because why not, right? We got some fellow bikes up here. See if they're gonna rip or they're gonna go slow. Sounds like they're gonna rip. At least those 2. Oh yeah. Racing wheelies. Nice. Wish these guys weren't in my way. I would have raced with them, but I'm blocked. Alright, so this gas tank's actually more full than I thought it was originally, so I'm not going to be able to put a whole lot of 93 in here, but we'll top her off. Take the back way out to the draggy road so I can not have to go down it, turn around and go back. I'll just come from the right direction. We'll hit it once as long as we get all the shifts, because I've been pretty bad at that lately with my no lift, no clutch shifting. So as long as we hit all the shifts, we'll do one. I feel like it's going to be in the 16.2 to 16.3 range. It's got to be better than a 16.5, because it feels better than it did when I got that 16.5 with the other carb. So, or maybe it was this carb. I don't even remember anymore. I've swapped them over so many times, but it's going to be, it should be decent. I'm taking the super long way apparently, because when I left the gas station I had 21 miles. Now I'm at 24.2 and I still have a few miles left before I'm out to the spot. But either way, get there, make a pass. Just getting it through the roundabouts. Okay, so 7.5 miles later, I'm out here and there's some people up there doing something or another. I don't know what they're doing, but I don't want to sit there and start my draggy race right behind them. So I'm going to sit here and wait it out for a minute and see if they end up leaving or not. Alright, a couple minutes later they finally left. Gotta remind myself, good launch, short shift this thing, and a good speed tuck. Good speed tuck's key to getting a good time on one of these little things, because like your body hitting the wind pulls the bike back more than anything. So good speed tuck, good shifts, good launch. Wait for cars to stop coming so I can get out there, not miss a shift. Speed tuck good.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. So that was still me like not shifting in time, like I revved it out too high. But that was 16.4 at what I think I saw was like 74, 75 miles an hour. We'll look when I get to the house. But 16.40, that's so far the best other than the 28 millimeter. So we're on the right track as far as getting these carbs dialed in for power. And then again, like that 15.98 pass was like, the weather was so good, there was no wind. It's like windy today. So I mean, this thing could be faster than before with the 28 on a non-windy day. So I'm gonna leave this carb exactly how it is for now. If I do change anything else, it'll just be the needle clip. Maybe I'll go up or down one slot, but I'm not messing with any more jets. It runs great, finally. So nice, 16.4. We'll look at the rest when I get home. I'm about to head there now. It's probably already like a long video, so go do. These are the same people that were stopped back there. Their mattress keeps falling off or something. But yeah, man, like this thing with the 34 millimeter on it is running probably the best I've ever had it running. Like cruising wise, I'm cruising at 46, steady throttle, not a single hiccup, smooth as can be. Smooth all the way through the RPMs. It goes back to idle good. The wheelies are smooth. I got that 120 jet in there, I believe, is what I ended up putting in, and it's perfect. So I'm pretty happy with this carb, the 34. Like I never thought I'd actually use this carb. The only thing I gotta do now is bore out those holes so I can move that flange down just a little bit, so the airflow is a little more smoother through the manifold. But I'm happy with the way this thing's running finally. So 2 days worth, well technically 3. I started messing with the 28 and the 30 like last week or something like that, but yesterday and today I've spent like a lot of time messing with the 30 and then specifically the 34, getting it tuned. So part 2 of carburetor tuning, we're done. She's good. I'll dial in the rest, minutely where I need to, but we were just lean that whole time and I didn't realize that I kept going leaner when it really needed to be richer. I started off pretty close because I started at a 115 jet. I ended up with a 120, so I started out pretty close. I just went the wrong way from the beginning, but it happens. So carb tuning done, thank God. I hate doing it, but we're good to go.